Argar. Sorry for mispronouncing that. You are so wise. Thank you for doing what you do. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Wisdom, it's not something you achieve, it's something you pursue. You're never finished. So you're just constantly asking questions, constantly studying, constantly wondering, what if I'm wrong? Assuming that you're wrong and going in pursuit of evidence. A lot of times you don't have proof. Proof exists in mathematics, and even sometimes what you think you're seeing, like you think you saw somebody commit a crime. No, you perceived someone to commit a crime. Like a lot of times we confuse the two, where I have proof of this. I can prove it. And you still have to factor in your own perception, your own interpretation, which both of those can be wrong in terms of your conclusion. Your premise could be right, meaning what your evidence is. Your evidence could be based in fact, but how you interpret that could lead to being wrong. The JTR, the Joint Travel Regulations, what traveling in the military is based off of across the branches, it must be interpreted. And so you have a lot of military members who will come to us, finance, and say, I read this that says, there's nowhere in here that says that I can't buy a car with my government travel card. And I'm like, well, you interpret that wrong. Because just because it's not written in there doesn't mean you can do it. Or you can read something that says you're allowed to do something, but no, that's not for you. That's under TDY sections or whatever. So perception, interpretation, they often lead to deception. That's why it's imperative that you look at the evidence from the most objective standpoint you can, which the study of philosophy, study of physics is studying the world you live in. So, and the whys of why things are and how they are, is something you must grow into. Because old age does not guarantee you wisdom, but the pursuit of wisdom guarantees you wisdom. The pursuit of it, which means at 18, 16, you can be wise. At 28, you can be wise. At 30, you can be wise. You don't got to wait till you're 50 and 60 to be wise. The presidential requirements, I believe you have to be like 35 years old to be president. They're assuming that because at 35, you have life experience. Well, experience can result in wisdom, but experience can also result in fatality. You know, some mistakes are immediately fatal. So some people think that because you're 35, you're wise. Because you're a certain age, that you have a certain amount of wisdom. No, you might have experience, which means you had to trade your time and you might have to exchange some pain to get that experience. Whereas wisdom, you get the knowledge without the pain or the time spent. So wisdom is something you must pursue. So Argar, you don't gotta wait till you're old, or you don't gotta experience every single little thing that goes on. You can read a book, you can get a mentor. There's many ways to pursue wisdom.